happy people, I'm back with another video, and today I'm super excited because I'm back with part 4 of my BTArtBox and Long Hair Pretty Nails collab mini series. In this series I'm going to be testing out all of the different designs that's included in this collab with BTArtBox and Long Hair Pretty Nails. And each nail set I do, I'm going to use a different application method. I did post on my community tab asking you guys what you wanted to see next, as well as asked you all to comment down below on the last video. And I got the request to do polygel and solid nail glue on my community tab. Those are the two that won. I'll insert a picture here of how the voting went. I am going to do another poll this weekend, probably on Saturday or Sunday, and asking you guys kind of what the next two sets are that you want to see. But polygel and solid nail glue it is for the win. So far in this series, I've applied the nails using nail glue, the Beauty Secrets nail glue from Sally Beauty. I've applied them using builder gel, and I've also applied them using acrylic. And you guys really like, in general, you guys really like those videos where I apply press-ons with acrylic. That's my personal favorite, but I definitely want to make sure I showcase all the different methods in case a different method might work better for you. So in today's video, I'm going to be using the McCart polygel to apply the press-on nails, as well as the BTArtBox gap-filled solid nail glue. I'm going to do one on each hand, and I'll come through and do a battle of the polygel versus solid nail glue like I did with the last video with the acrylic versus builder gel. If you guys have missed any of the videos, I have a dedicated playlist for this mini series. I'm going to link it down in the description box below. Then I also have a dedicated playlist for all things press-on nails that I've done on my channel, all the different applications, methods, the different brands and types of press-on nails that I've tried. So check that out if you want to see more press-on nail content. But let's hop into the next set. So as I said, it's already part 4 of the series. So I've already done 3 of the sets so far. And let's see what are the last 2 we have left. I'm really excited because now we're getting down to the wire. We're getting down to the part where I get to mix and match some of the press-on nail sets after these next 2. So we have already done, I'm going to move this back here. We've already done the cherry nails, which were super cute. Again, I applied that set using acrylic. We have already done the red nails. This is also super cute. I applied that set using, what did I apply this set using? Builder gel. We've already done the cheetah nails. I applied this set using regular nail glue. And now we're down to the butterfly nails, which I'm excited to wear, and the gold nails. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and size out my nail tips, and we're gonna do the gold nails on one hand and the butterfly on the other. And after this part of the series, you guys, I am going to be mixing and matching on the next couple of applications. And so also too, let me see, actually the gold ones I almost did the red and gold in my last video, so that's why these nails are here, because I was debating about the red and gold. That's probably going to be one of the mix and match sets that I do for a future set, but I thought these were super cute together. But I'm going to go ahead and just do one full hand of gold and then one full hand of black, and then on the next set I will do mix and match. Alright, so that's going to be the first set. Also too, you guys, I have gotten some requests for these application methods using peel-off base. So I am going to essentially run this series again. And I'm going to do that when I start to mix and match some of these sets. But I will apply them with peel-off base underneath. And we'll also just kind of do a battle of the peel-off bases with the application methods as well. I have a lot of peel-offs. I got Maran, I got Goyoi, I got Jello, and then I also have, McCart. So I do have a couple of peel-off bases here. So we'll put them all to the test. I also have the Nail Reserve peel-off. So yeah, we'll have some fun with some peel-offs as well, doing some of these application methods. Okay, so I've sized out all my nails. I am going to go in first with this beautiful gold set because I'm absolutely loving how it looks. I'm going to go ahead and apply all these nails on my left hand using the McCart polygel. I do need to open this up. This is brand new, never been used. So I'm going to break the seal off of here really quick. And when you're working with polygel, you do need alcohol as your slip solution. So I have my cute little pumpkin here that I got in my little Beatles Halloween kit. I have here a polygel brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of alcohol in here so that I have slip solution. I have a little pipette here. I'm going to just take some alcohol out of here and just squeeze it right on into my little pumpkin. You don't need a lot, a little goes a long way. I'm gonna put that off to the side here. I'm gonna just kind of prep my brush in here. I'm just gonna get it wet so that I have my brush ready to go for the slip solution. So we got that. You also want to keep a paper towel nearby as well. I'm just keeping a little small square, and I'm just going to use that to kind of tap off the excess alcohol. And then the first thing you want to do is you want to go in with nail prep. So first you'll clip down all the nails. It's good to have the nails as short as possible so that they don't show from the side of the nail. Like so. Next thing you want to do is go back and push your cuticles back on all the nails. I'm gonna go in with my wooden cuticle pusher, push my cuticles back a little bit further. Okay, and this time around, I am going to go in with my electric drill with my cuticle bit just to get any of that dead skin off the nails. It's not necessary to use a drill. You can also go in with one of these metal cuticle pushers. That's what I've used in my last couple videos. But I want to make sure I do some really good prep work to ensure that these nails stay in place. So I'm just going to get my cuticle drill bit out. And the cuticle drill bit is the one that has the ball. I'm going to go around the cuticles and prep the nail. And I'm gonna just do this at 6,000 RPM. And I have my drill in reverse. Nope, forward. I'm actually gonna go in at 10,000 RPM. And you really just want to remove any of that dead skin that's on the nail plate. Okay, I went in at 15 RPM. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my sanding band just to rough up the entire surface of the nails. I'm going with the thin mandrel bit. I've yet to use these, so I'm going to try this one out. Go in at 15 RPM, and I'm just going to rough up the surface of the nail really quick. And this is just to give the nail something to adhere to. Turn it back down. Now I'm at 12 RPM. Okay, so the nails are all prepped. After that, you'll want to dust away any dirt and debris from the nails. Okay, and then another thing you want to do is file in those side walls of the nails just to make sure your natural nail doesn't show underneath the press-on. Next, I'm going to go in with my Young Nail Swipe just to dehydrate the nail. You can also just go in with some regular rubbing alcohol. And I like to get up and into the cuticles to make sure the whole entire nail is dehydrated. I'm going to go in with another layer of dehydrator as well. Apply that to all the nails. All this is rubbing alcohol, you guys. Like so. After that, I'm going to go in with a thin layer of my Young Nails primer. Apply that to all the nails. Alrighty, so this is what the nails look like after they've been prepped and ready to go. So now I am going to go ahead and go in with application. Like I said, I'm going to do the gold nails on this hand here. All the nails have been sized out. The important thing with these nails is you want to make sure that they always fit sidewall to sidewall and that there's no like overhang on the nails. So I've sized these out perfectly. Because these nails are matte, you don't have to go in and etch the inside of the nail. I do have my cordless motion sensor gooseneck lamp. I love these for doing these type of nails. And then I have my little paper towel, and I also have my alcohol here. So I'm gonna leave that off to the side here. And let's get into this application. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you'll take some polygel here. And you're going to squeeze a little bit of the polygel into the inside of the press-on nail. You won't need a lot, just a little goes a long way. I think I'm going to apply this much here. And then from there, what you'll do is you'll take your brush, dip it into the alcohol, just tap off a little bit of it, and then you'll just spread that product into the inside of the nail. And you'll want to make sure you spread it pretty evenly so that it can touch the whole entire side of the nail during application. Like so. And remember, you guys, this product is going to spread out once you apply it to your actual nail, so you don't need too much of it. Okay, so that's about how much I have applied here. Okay, so next what you'll want to do, you'll flip the nail over and you'll go up to the cuticle but not right at the cuticle, and then you'll slowly press the nail down. And on this you want to just lightly tap, lightly tap, lightly tap to make sure the nail is in place and good to go. Okay, that looks like a really good application. One thing I am going to do is underneath the nail, I'm just going to go ahead and smooth out that polygel that's underneath. That's also going to add just a little bit of strength to the nail itself as well. Like so. Alright, and now this is ready to cure. Well, I'm going to go ahead and flash cure in my lamp here. Like so. Any of the polygel gets on your nail, you can just remove it really quick before it fully cures. Like so. Alrighty, so this is what that nail is looking like after it's been cured. That is perfect application, you guys. I'm going to go in with the next nail, repeat that same process. So you'll want to take the press-on nail like so, and then apply just a little dollop of polygel to the inside of the nail like so. This is plenty. Take your brush in the alcohol and just spread the polygel onto the inside of the nail. And again, a little goes a long way. You just want to make sure that the polygel on the inside of the nail is making contact with the areas that your nail is going to make contact with. I'm just going to add just a little bit more polygel on the inside here and spread it out. You want to make sure it kind of gets to the side walls as well. Like so. That's perfect. Nice thin layer. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over. And again, you want to get up to the cuticle but not touching the cuticle, and then you'll do light taps, light tap, light tap to make sure the nail is fully on, like so. If any product spews underneath, I literally just straighten it out with the brush, like so. And because it's polygel, you guys, it really doesn't move at all. So you'll just want to clean up the nail up really quick before you go in and cure it. Like so. That's perfect. So I'm going to put it underneath my light for a flash cure. Alrighty, so that's what the second nail is looking like after it's been applied. I'm going to move on to the third. So far, so good with the application. Again, you'll just repeat the process. So you'll take just a little dollop of polygel and you'll apply it to the inside of the press on, like so. About this much is good. And again, you want it to be a nice thin layer on the inside of the press on nail. I'm wetting my brush with some alcohol, dabbing it off, and then I'm just moving that product to the side. You also want to make sure that your brush doesn't have too much alcohol on it, because that could also affect the consistency of the polygel. But you want to spread it out like so. Beautiful. And then again, hang on, I think I missed a little piece there. Okay. And then again, you'll flip over. You align it up with your cuticle. And then you will tap down, tap down, tap down. Again, you don't want to apply too much pressure so that this polygel doesn't squeeze out the sides, but enough to where it gets the nail in place. And if there's anything underneath the nail, I'll take a little bit of alcohol on my brush and I'm literally just going to smooth it out. Like so. Yeah, that's beautiful application here. Like so. I'm gonna go ahead and cure. Okay, so after about 10 seconds, I do want to check to see if there's any spillage. There's ever so slight spillage right here on the nail. I'm just going to go ahead and remove that really quick before it cures onto the nail. And then after that, I'm going to let it finish curing. That was just on that one side. Go ahead and cure. Alrighty, so that is what all three nails are looking like applied. Next, I'm just gonna go in with the pinky nail. And with this nail, you definitely wanna apply very, very, very little product, okay? I would say this much, and that might even be too much, right? So I am gonna go ahead and take a little bit more alcohol on my brush. Drain it just a little bit. Oh no, oh no, I touched it. I am wiping my fingers off right now so that the gel is not on my skin. Okay, so from there, you'll just take that polygel with that alcohol that's on that brush and just spread it out on the inside of the nail. Like so. This might be just a smidge too much product, but I think it's still gonna be good. Whoops, like so. And then you'll flip the nail over. And again, you'll want to get it to the cuticle, but not touching the cuticle. So we'll go here. Then you'll lightly press down, press down, press down. And if there's any spillage underneath the nail, I'm going to take some alcohol on my brush, dab it off a little bit, and then spread out that product that's underneath the nail. And again, this is good because it will add strength to the nail, and it'll also just even out that polygel. Okay, and then you come in again, make sure the nail is where you want it to be. I do see some slight spillage right here, so before I even go into the lamp, I'm just going to go ahead and clean that off my skin. Okay, like so. Reposition it one more time. That looks good to me. and I'm gonna go ahead and cure. Alrighty, and then after all the nails have been flash cured, you cure in your big lamp for 60 seconds. Alright you guys, so this is what all the nails are looking like after they have been applied. I am going to apply my thumbnail off camera because I still need to do this hand. So I'll apply this off camera, but yeah y'all, let me show y'all how to finish off this set. One of the things I love about this collab with Long Her Pretty Nails is that you don't have to apply any base or top coat to these nails, and they're going to wear very, very well. As you all saw from my last wear test, those nails wore without any chipping or peeling or anything like that. All you got to do is file off that little tab and you're good to go. So I'm going to file off that tab really quick, and I'm going to just be really gentle as I do it. Get a nice crisp square shape like so. Alright y'all, and then one thing I like to do at the end is I will also go through and rub the nails down with just a little bit of alcohol to bring that shine back. Oh, you know what? One more thing actually before we finish off the set. You all see the top is all done. I forgot the bottom. So since I smoothed out that polygel at the bottom of all the nails, you are going to need to go in and top coat the bottom of the nails. You don't have to do anything with the top, but you definitely have to do the bottom. I'm going to go in with my candy top coat. I like this top coat because it's HEMA free. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply some top coat to all the nails. I almost forgot this step. It's really important when you're doing polygel nails with press-ons because you don't want that uncured, well, you don't want the inhibition layer of the polygel to be exposed underneath the nail. So you just go through and do a thin layer of top coat underneath all the nails. I almost forgot this step, y'all. If you all skip this step, you will have dirt and debris underneath your nails, okay? So just make sure that you all apply top coat on that polygel so that it's not exposed underneath your nail. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds. Alrighty, so as you all can see, the bottom of the nail has been top coated, so it's nice and glossy, and then the top nail is already finished. So now you just apply some cuticle oil and we'll get into the finished look. I did just get in some new cuticle oil from BTArtBox, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this since I got on their press-ons. All right, you guys. Ain't she cute though? Yes, I am loving how these press-on nails turned out. They're super cute. This gold set is giving lush, it's giving quiet luxury over here, okay? I absolutely love this design. I love how I don't have to apply any base or top coat to the top of the nails. I just apply them using whatever application method I want, and I am out the door. And so yeah, this set took me maybe like 15 minutes to do outside of prep, so it's really quick, really easy. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Oh, this gold set is everything, okay? But yeah, y'all, I am absolutely loving this collab. I feel like she did such a great job with all these designs. Stay tuned to the next video. I am going to be applying this hand using the BTArtBox gap filled solid nail glue. So if you all want to see how to apply the butterfly set, from the collection with this application method, stay tuned to the next video. That'll be out here soon. But yeah, I love how these turned out. I do have a discount code with BTArtBox. I am going to leave it here on the screen as well as in the description box below in case you guys want to get your hands on any of their products. And yes, y'all, I'm having so much fun with this series. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the solid nail glue next. After that, I'm thinking I'm going to do the sticky tabs, and I've gotten some requests for the nail glue as well, the BTArtBox nail glue in particular. So that might be my next couple sets or whatnot. But yeah, definitely stay tuned to the channel. Part 5 will be up here shortly. And yeah, y'all, I am absolutely loving my nails. And if you all want to see all the application methods with these press-ons that have been applied up to this point, like I said, I've done nail glue, I've done acrylic, and I've done builder gel as application methods. This here is Polygel. I will leave that dedicated playlist link down in the description box below. I'm glad that you all are enjoying this series. I'm having a lot of fun making it. Shout out to you guys for showing me love and support. It's greatly appreciated. I do upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. If you all like what you saw here, definitely stick around, join the happy family. I'd love to have you. And as always, you guys, leave some love in the comments down below, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful, awesome, spectacular day. Bye!